Hello, and welcome to the Gamer's Closet. I'm your host, Douglas Weed, and today we're going to be talking about Walt Disney's Peter Pan board game. This game was released by Parker Brothers in 1969, is for ages 6 and up, and seats anywhere from 2 to 4 players with about 30 minutes of game time. But let's dig into it a little further, shall we? Walt Disney's Peter Pan game was released by Parker Brothers in 1969. It is a children's game that is based on the Disney film from 1953. The object of this game is to be the first player to reach home after completing a puzzle. This game does come with multiple pieces. It comes with 4 puzzles, each with 5 pieces each, 12 cards, 1 die, 4 playing pieces, 4 player bases, and 1 playing board. To set up this game, place your playing pieces in their corresponding plastic stands, shuffle the cards and place them face down on the pirate boat, place all the playing pieces face down in the center of Neverland. Each player selects a playing piece and places it on the place marked start. Each player throws the die, and the player throwing the highest number goes first. The first player throws the die and moves their piece from the start the number of spaces indicated. Each picture is a space. A player must use their full count of their throw and must move in a forward direction as indicated by the arrows. If their piece lands on a picture of the character on their playing piece, they take 1 puzzle piece from Neverland. If the border of the picture piece selected is of the same color as their playing piece, they keep it. If it's of another color, they place it back in the pile face down without showing it to the other players. When a player lands on a space with instructions on it, they must follow these instructions. If a player lands on an occupied space, they must move their piece to the next unoccupied space ahead. If a player is instructed to move their piece backwards to a space that is already occupied, they must move backwards to the next unoccupied space. When a player lands on a space that says take a card, they take the top card of the pile and follow the instructions on it. If, as a result, they land on another space with instructions on it, they follow these instructions before ending their turn. When a player is instructed to take more than 1 puzzle piece, they keep all that are of the same color as their piece and put any others back into the pile face down. When a player has collected all 5 puzzle pieces, they put their piece together. A player may not enter the boat track until they have completed their puzzle. They must continue to move around Neverland, following the arrows until they get all of their pieces. Once a player completes their picture, they move along the track as in regular play and continue along the boat track. They must reach home by exact count. The first player to complete their puzzle and reach home by exact count wins the game. Well, this has been an overview of the Walt Disney Peter Pan board game. So this board game was released in 1969 by Parker Brothers. The game is one of those games you would have picked up while touring Disneyland for your kids. The game itself is very easy to pick up, very easy to play, and very easy to learn. It is very kid-friendly because it is based off of the 1953 Peter Pan movie, so it has that nice animated look to it, and it teaches kids a couple of things. It teaches them role and movement. It teaches them how to correspond their character picture versus what's pictured on the board. It teaches them puzzle building. So it has some nice features to it to help kids out. The game itself is a relatively easy to find game. It goes anywhere from about 20 to 40 bucks online, so it is pretty easy to find still. It does come with a lot of small pieces, especially the puzzles, so if you do find a copy online, you want to make sure that you get all the puzzle pieces, because there are several minor small puzzle pieces to it. The game itself is pretty easy to pick up. It's very, like I said, very kid-friendly. It's great for a family game night if you want to sit down with kids and have a good time with your kids. On the other side, if you want to have a game night with friends, this might be an interesting option for you if you want to pull it out. I would say with 30 minutes of game time, it's a great intermediate game if you want something between a couple of longer games, or if you want an introductory game or something like that. It's a very interesting game to pull out because not many people remember this game. Like I said, the game is very easy to play. It's very easy to learn. The annoying thing I don't like about this game, it's like most games from the 60s, it has this element where you have to land on the end by exact count, which can get annoying. But if you overlook that minor inconvenience, it's a pretty decent game and it still stands up over time. So if you'd like something that's a little on the basic end and you don't want to have a heavier Euro game or something really, really difficult, this is a really good option for you. So if you haven't played the Peter Pan game before, I would recommend picking up this game, and I would recommend playing this game. Well, that's it from us here at the Gamer's Closet. We'd like to thank you for checking out our video on Peter Pan from Parker Brothers. If there's a game in the future you'd like us to review or go over, please put it in the comments below. Please hit subscribe so that way you can be the first to check out our future content. And as always, please, have a great gaming day.